If you bought a luxury SUV in 2022 or 2023, I have bad news for you. You didn't buy a car, you bought a paperweight. We're seeing the most aggressive depreciation in automotive history. There are 10 specific luxury SUVs that have lost up to 80% of their value. They cost $100,000 new, and now dealers are sending them straight to auction because they are unsellable. Why? Because these cars are ticking time bombs. The second the warranty expires, the repair bills explode. I'm talking about $10,000 engine replacements, air suspension failures, and electrical demons. Today, I am going to show you the 10 SUVs that will destroy your net worth and mechanically explain why they are worthless. We start with the fastest way to look rich while going broke. The Maserati Levante. This car is a scam. It is sold as an Italian exotic, but underneath it is a parts bin nightmare. The window switches, they are from a Dodge Dart. The infotainment, it's from a Jeep, but the maintenance, that is pure Ferrari. It uses a Ferrari-derived engine that requires specialized tools and $500 oil changes. But the real killer is the depreciation. These lose 60% of their value in the first 3 years. I have seen 2018 models selling for $18,000. Do not be tempted. An $18,000 Maserati still has the repair bills of a $90,000 car. If the air suspension fails, and it will, that is a $4,000 bill. The car is effectively totaled. BMW makes great six-cylinder engines, but their V8s are financial suicide. If you see a BMW X5 or X7 with the 50i badge, run away. It uses the N63 V8 engine. BMW decided to put the two turbochargers inside the valley of the engine block. They call it the Hot V. This concentrates massive heat right in the center of the engine. This heat cooks the valve stem seals, the coolant lines, and the plastic injectors. Around 80,000 miles, the valve stem seals fail. The car starts smoking blue smoke. The fix requires removing the engine. It is an $8,000 repair. You can buy these V8 BMWs for pennies now because nobody wants to pay the repair bill. Stick to the six-cylinder, the V8 is worthless.
You knew this was coming, the Range Rover. It is the ultimate status symbol for people who hate money. Land Rover consistently ranks dead last in reliability ratings. Last! The air suspension is guaranteed to fail every 5 to 7 years. Each corner costs $1,500 to fix. But the new scary failure is the crankshaft. On the V6 diesel and some V8 models, the crankshaft can physically snap in half due to bearing failure. When that happens, the engine is scrap. A replacement engine is $15,000. People lease these for 3 years and dump them. If you buy one used without a warranty, you are buying a grenade with the pin pulled. We talked about this next one in the market crash video, but it deserves a spot here because the value has hit zero. The Jeep Grand Wagoneer. Jeep tried to sell a $110,000 luxury SUV. The market rejected it. These are rotting on dealer lots, but for used buyers, the problem is electronics. It has up to 7 screens inside. The Uconnect system is notorious for freezing, going black, or draining the battery overnight. They also replaced the V8 with the twin-turbo inline-6 Hurricane engine. It is complex and unproven. Dealers are offering $20,000 off new ones, which means used ones have plummeted. A car that cost $100,000 2 years ago is now worth $55,000. That is a $45,000 loss. I am giving you the top 10 here, but the list of bad luxury cars is massive. There are specific years of the Mercedes S-Class and Audi Q7 that you must avoid. If you buy the wrong year, you lose $10,000. I compiled the complete 2026 market cheat sheet. It includes the blacklist, every luxury car that is a money pit, and the gold list of the few luxury cars that are actually reliable. Download it right now at the link in the description. Don't let a badge bankrupt you. Jaguar is a brand in hospice care. They have announced they're stopping production of gas cars to go EV only. This has destroyed the value of their used SUVs, like the F-Pace. Mechanically, the
ingenium engines are fragile. They use plastic coolant pipes that burst and timing chains that stretch. But the real risk is the company itself. As Jaguar shrinks, the dealer network is disappearing. Parts are becoming back-ordered for months. If you crash an F-Pace, you might wait 6 months for a bumper. Insurance companies know this, so they are raising premiums. It is a beautiful car that you cannot afford to own. The Mercedes GLS is the S-Class of SUVs. It is amazing. Until it doesn't start. The 2020 and newer models use a 48-volt mild hybrid system. We covered this in the disposable video, but it applies here too. When the 48-volt battery fails, the car is bricked. It requires a tow. Because this is a flagship SUV, everything costs double. The battery is $4,000. The air suspension struts are $1,500 each. The tires are $500 each. A used GLS might look cheap at $40,000, but the running costs are still for a $100,000 vehicle. No car has lost more value in the last 2 years than the Tesla Model X. Elon Musk cut the price of new Teslas aggressively, which destroyed the used market overnight. People who paid $120,000 for a Model X in 2022 are now seeing them sell for $50,000. Mechanically, the Falcon wing doors are a nightmare out of warranty. Sensors fail, motors burn out, and seals leak. Also, the front half shafts, or CV axles, destroy themselves because of the extreme torque and suspension geometry. It causes a shudder under acceleration. It's a cool toy, but as an asset, it is worthless. The Audi Q7 is a great family hauler until it starts drinking oil. The 3.0-liter supercharged engine is generally good, but as they age, the piston rings get clogged with carbon. It starts burning a quart of oil every 500 miles. But the real nightmare is the timing chain. Audi put the timing chains on the back of the engine against the firewall. If the timing guides wear out, which they do, you have to drop the entire engine and transmission out of the car to fix it. That is an $8,000 labor bill for a car worth $15,000. It totals the vehicle instantly. The Cadillac Escalade is the king of bling. It holds its value better than the others, but it has a different problem. You can't keep it. It is consistently one of the most stolen vehicles in America. Thieves target them for parts. Because of this, insurance premiums are astronomical. Mechanically, it uses the 6.2-liter V8. As we know, this engine suffers from lifter collapse. It drops a valve, destroys the cam, and requires a $5,000 rebuild. Between the insurance cost, the theft risk, and the engine failure risk, owning an Escalade out of warranty is stressful. And finally, the #1 worst used luxury SUV, the Lincoln Navigator. It looks amazing. It feels amazing, but it uses the 3.5-liter EcoBoost. In a heavy truck like this, the cam phasers fail constantly. You start it up and it sounds like a diesel tractor for 3 seconds. That is the sound of a $3,000 repair. But the real issue is electronics. The running boards fail, the screens go black, the sunroof leaks. It is a Ford Expedition with $40,000 worth of extra electronics to break. Depreciation on these is brutal. You can buy a $100,000 Navigator for $35,000, and it will still be the most expensive car you ever own. You don't need to be a millionaire to drive like one. You just need to be smart enough to let the first owner take the massive depreciation hit for you. These cars prove that you can have champagne taste on a beer budget. But be careful, not all depreciated cars are bargains. Some are just trash waiting to happen. There are 5 specific modern cars that are designed to hit the junkyard the second the warranty expires. I exposed the worst offenders in this video right here. Click to watch.